In this video, we will discuss about the resistance and resistivity. Now, we already know the term of resistance. This term came from Ohm's law, which says that V is directly proportional to I, where if you remove this proportionality constant, then that constant is R. This term R is known as resistance. Now from here you can see that the resistance is equal to V divided by I. Resistance is basically the ratio of electric potential drop per unit electric current flowing through a conductor. If you write SI unit of resistance is ohm. We represent it by symbol. We represent the symbol like this one. When we can say that the resistance offered by the conductor is 1 ohm. This is when we apply a battery of 1 volt and which produces a current in the wire that is 1 ampere. Then we can say that the resistance is 1 ohm. That is R is equal to 1 volt divided by 1 ampere. That is equal to 1 ohm. So resistance is said to be 1 ohm if 1 volt potential drop is caused by 1 ampere current. Now let us discuss more about the resistance. What is basically the resistance is all about? Resistance is basically the obstruction to the flow of charge. Suppose we know that the path of a electron in a conductor is random in nature. It is moving haphazardly manner because it collide with another one electron. So while drifting towards the positive terminal of the battery, if electron want to drift towards the positive terminal of the battery, it suffers a lot of collisions. Means it feels a very high resistance because of the collision. As you see with this example, if you want to cross a very lonely place, then you will able to pass easily. But if you able to pass through a very crowded place, you feels a very obstructive force in a backward direction. So similarly, the electron feels that obstructive force, that obstruction felt by this electron is known as the resistance. इसको हम बोलेंगे resistance. Moreover, we know that the electron is of the order of 10 to the power 24 and they are moving with a velocity of 5 to 6 meter per second. This much large cloud of electrons and moving very fast. So it's just like a stampede. And you cannot move in the stampede. And you will move very little. And because of this, the drift velocity of the electron is approximately 10 to the power minus 4 to 10 to the power minus 5 meter per second. This is very, very small. So, the resistance, the obstruction to the flow of charge. Now further, how will we calculate the resistance? We know that the current density is directly proportional to the conductivity into electric field. That is nothing but it is a microscopic Ohm's law. Now if you put the value of J, sigma and E, we will able to find out the value of resistance. So see here, if you put these values, this relation we have already done. So I am directly writing this relation. The R will be equal to, if we put the value of J, that is I by A, sigma is equal to n E square tau divided by m, and electric field is V by L, then we are able to find out the resistance is equal to m n E square tau L by A. So this is the value of the resistance. If you see here, resistance does not depend upon the electric potential and current, but it depends upon the ratio of V and I. If you see this diagram, you can see here the resistance of this conductor depends upon the length, area of cross section. This is the area of cross section. From this relationship, we can see that the resistance depends upon the length and area of cross section. And this term, if I choose this term as rho, if you write here R is equal to rho L by A, here rho is known as m n E square tau. So m is what? Mass of electron, n is number of free electrons, charge of electron, and relaxation time. So we know that the resistance depends upon the three things: length and area already been discussed, and the new term which comes here, that is known as resistivity, is known as a resistivity, or we also call it as a specific resistance. From here, the resistivity, that is equal to rho is equal to m n E square tau. Material property means number of free electrons and relaxation time, and relaxation time also depends upon the temperature. So here you can see that the resistivity depends upon the material and temperature. So resistivity depends upon the two factors, that is material and temperature. If you want to define this resistivity, we define with this formula. So that is R is equal to rho L by A. So you can simply you take L and A as taken as a units, 1 units, then resistance will be equal to resistivity. So you can define that resistivity or specific resistance, this term specific resistance is equal to the resistance of 1 meter length wire having 1 unit area of cross section. So this is your resistivity. If you want to write the units of resistivity, so you can do it from this relationship. So resistivity is equal to RA divided by L. So from here you can see that resistance is measured in ohm, meter square, length in meter. So what you got? It is ohm meter. So from here we concluded that the resistance is equal to m n E square tau L by A. From here you can see that the resistivity is equal to this part, that is m n E square tau. You should remember this relationship, and R is equal to rho L by A. So these two relations are very, very important. We should remember it, and we will use these two relationships in next problems. Thanking you.